Are you ready to learn some real life English with comprehensible input? Well, good, because today we are going to learn real English vocabulary, a little bit about Saudi Arabian culture, and we are going to make a dish that all of our Saudi friends have been asking me to make, kabsa, chicken kabsa. Let's go. Hello, my friends. It is your English-speaking friend, Kyle. Today we're going to improve our English with comprehensible input. What is comprehensible input? Comprehensible input is when a native speaker speaks slowly and clearly so that you can understand. Today, guys, you can see we're in my kitchen again. We've got our ingredients all set up, and we're going to make a dish that many of you have asked me to make, a Saudi Arabian dish called chicken kabsa. Guys, I'm excited. Whenever you guys tell me that you want to see me make these dishes, when I see one that looks good to me, I start watching videos on YouTube, learning the little tricks how to make it good, and I'm very excited for this one. It looks so flavorful. Camera wife and I are both very hungry, and I can't wait. So we're gonna get going here. One thing I want to say first, guys. Some of you have asked, does your wife cook for you? And a lot of the ladies say, oh, you treat your wife so good. I love how you talk to her. I treat my wife very good because she treats me incredibly. Guys, you only see me on the camera cooking for her, saying nice things. My wife is so good to me. She's making cute faces right now. Guys, she comes and helps me with these videos. She does so much to help this channel and to support her husband. That's why I treat her so good while we're filming. But believe me, she takes care of me too. All right, let's make some kabsa. First, we've got our chef knife and our knife sharpener. I am sharpening my knife. Okay, now we've got a sharp knife. It is, sharp. Sharp means that it can cut things easily. So what we're going to cut first, an onion. Ooh, you see how sharp it is? It cut that onion so easily because it is what, camera wife?
Sharp.
It is sharp. Okay. Camera wife, what happens sometimes when you cut an onion?
You can cry.
You can cry. Now, I've seen that there's a trick to not cry when you cut an onion. I've seen that if you chew chewing gum while you cut an onion, you will not cry.
Really?
That's what they say, but I don't have any chewing gum, so I can't try it out, guys. Let me show you guys a cool way to cut an onion. You cut like this, not all the way through. So guys, this is an easy way to dice an onion, and to dice something means to cut it in very small pieces. Can you show the onion very close, baby? So you guys can see how I cut it, but it's still together. Now watch. Nice little pieces. This is a little chef trick to easily dice an onion. All right, guys. Here you can see we've got our diced onion. Here you can see that your English-speaking friend Kyle is crying a little bit, but it's not because camera wife is being mean to me. It's because the onion. So next we need garlic. And camera wife, what is the most important thing to know about garlic?
No kisses.
Don't eat garlic and then try and kiss somebody. That's important. And so guys, garlic has like a little paper on it. A little skin, or it's like paper. But this is an easy way to get rid of it. Put your knife on top and smash it, and the little paper skin stuff comes right off. So we're gonna use 3, what are these called, wife?
I don't know.
Cloves of garlic.
I forgot.
I know, because in Spanish they call them what?
Dientes.
Teeth. Okay, so we're gonna get all the skin or paper off of these and then cut them very small, just like that. Just nice little small pieces. Okay guys, we've got our garlic, 3 cloves of garlic cut up. Now we've got a tomato. I'm gonna dice this tomato. I don't know any cool tricks for cutting tomatoes nicely.
What do you mean dice?
Dice is like this. Dice means to cut in small pieces.
So you don't say I'm gonna cut this tomato?
Well, I am cutting this tomato, but there's different ways to cut things.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So dicing means that you're cutting it into small pieces, like that. This is a diced onion because it's small little pieces. But right now we are dicing a tomato. And now we've got our diced onion, diced tomato, and chopped garlic. All right, guys, let me give you a little view of all the spices. This is gonna be a delicious, flavorful dish. We've got a ton of different spices. My wife saw these and she was like, what is that? This, guys, is called black limes. And they're limes, but they were dried in the sun. So they are a unique ingredient used in this part of the world in the cuisine. I had to order them on Amazon because they don't have these in the stores here. So this is a new ingredient for us. These are a new ingredient for us. These are called cardamom pods.
Wait, I can't see. Wait. Okay.
These are cardamom pods. This is whole cumin seeds. Cuminos, right, amor?
Oh, yes.
Cuminos for my Spanish speakers. This is black pepper. Here we have cinnamon, coriander.
Wait, amor, you're going so fast I can't see it. Okay.
Cinnamon. Here we have coriander, smoked paprika, turmeric, and ground clove. And this is, what, wife?
Basil? No. I know. I don't remember.
That is a bay leaf. And all these are gonna go into this same dish to make an incredible, delicious, flavorful dinner for camera wife and myself. And my wife saw these and she was excited. Raisins. Guys, up until we made the plav dish, we never ate raisins in anything, but it was so delicious in the plav. Now we're excited to try it in this. All right, guys, let's get going on our next step. Camera wife is smiling at me, guys. She's trying to flirt with me. Camera wife, what does flirting mean? I know in Spanish, coquetear.
When you wanna be cute.
When you see somebody who you like, you know, you see a guy who you think is cute or a woman who you think is attractive, flirting is like, hey, I like you. You wanna come eat some kabsa with me? Let me tell you, people, learn how to cook, people are gonna start flirting with you, okay? Because everybody wants to eat good food. All right, guys, this is a pot. This is called a pot. And we are heating up our pot right now on my stove. We've got our chicken here. Guys, I bought some awesome chicken from the farm, the local farm that I like to support, which is gonna be absolutely delicious. This is called a cabinet, and we can open cabinets. I'm gonna get some olive oil out, put the olive oil in the pot. And you need 1, 2, 3 glugs. Glug, glug, glug. That many, okay? And first we're going to start by toasting. Toasting means just heating up and releasing the flavor of these, the black limes, our cardamom pods, but it said to break them up just a little bit, to squeeze them just a little bit, to squeeze them a little bit so that the flavor can start to come out. And then our cumin, and we'll open up our drawer. This is a drawer. We'll open our drawer and get a wooden spatula. Now guys, we're just gonna let this go for just a minute until it starts to smell delicious. Starting to smell good. Camera wife, please stop flirting with me. I'm trying to cook. Guys, she always flirts with me.
Guys, I'm just hungry.
Oh, she's just hungry. That's why she's flirting. Okay, so put our onion in. I'm not gonna put all the onion, guys. It called for a lot of onion in this. Camera wife's stomach doesn't do very good with onion, so I'm not gonna put the whole thing in. Put our garlic in. Okay, camera wife said if it's cooked, it's okay. Now we're gonna stir this up and we're gonna let our onion and our garlic start to cook down, which means get smaller and start to smell delicious. She could smell the lime. It's really interesting, these new flavors. And guys, I'm super excited because I'm buying all these new spices and new ingredients that I did not have in my cabinet before. So now I'm becoming a more balanced chef. I know all these dishes, so if we ever have special guests in our home, I know how to cook awesome things to impress them. All right, let's throw our tomato in, and I will put my cutting board in the sink so that camera wife can wash it later. Right, camera wife?
Where I clean when he cooks.
Well, camera wife also worked today. So that's one thing that our relationship, I really love about our relationship. When I have to go to work, she does most of the things at home to help me. When she works and I'm just at home, I try and do a little bit more to help her. And Oh, that's another thing I wanted to say. Men, the best chefs in all the world are men. Don't be scared to cook for your wife. Gentlemen, I promise, cook a dish like this for your wife, she's gonna be flirting with you. She's gonna be flirting with you that night, believe me. All right, now we put the rest of our spices in, and this is gonna start getting colorful and smelling absolutely incroyable. Incroyable. It smells good already.
Wow, it smells like the cinnamon.
It smells delicious.
It is interesting, like the salty and kind of sweet.
We'll go ahead and throw our bay leaf in there. What is this, camera wife?
Can opener?
Can opener. I'm gonna open up a can of tomato paste, and we're gonna put 2 nice spoons tomato paste in here, and we what, wife?
Stir.
We stir, but there's another word, mezclar.
Mix.
To mix, and we mix. Come over here, camera wife, check this out. So I just told my lovely camera wife, check this out. What does that mean, camera wife?
Come look.
If you have something cool you want to show your friends, there's something cool over there, you say, whoa, look over there, check that out. You gotta see this. That's a very native English thing to say. I don't know if they would say that in Britain, Scotland, Australia, but I know for sure we say that very often here in the US. All right, guys, we're gonna let this cook down for a couple minutes, and then I'll show you the next step. All right, guys, time to start cooking the chicken. These are what, wife?
Clippers.
They're not clippers. Don't listen to camera wife, guys. These are called tongs.
I forgot.
And tongs are a very important tool in the kitchen. So we put these right in here. Come show camera wife. Just like this. And we'll see if we can fit them all, but we might have to do a couple different batches. We'll see. And once we're done, I'll show you guys all the different kinds of pieces of chicken and what they're called, because that's important. Smelling good. All right, guys, this is what it's looking like right now. I'm gonna let that cook for a little bit, let all those flavors get in the chicken, and then we'll show you the next step. See you in a minute. All right, guys, it's been cooking for a few minutes. All those flavors are getting into the chicken. Looks like this right now. Oh, it looks good. Camera wife wants to eat it already. All right, guys, it looks like that right now. The next step, put water in there. So we're going to take our glass here, fill it up with water, and put the water in here just until it covers everything up. Maybe a little more. Okay, guys. Now we're going to put the lid on and let that cook for about 20 minutes. And then I will show you the next step. Okay, guys, now we're going to make a Saudi hot sauce. Now, if I had to guess how it's pronounced, I would say shata. I hope that's right, shata. It's a spicy pepper sauce, and that is what we're gonna make today. So we've got our ingredients here. We're going to use 2 of these chilies, 2 of these chili peppers. And give me a second, guys, I'm gonna wash them so camera wife doesn't yell at me. Okay, guys, these are the serrano peppers, and these are for heat, to be spicy. This is a red bell pepper. It's gonna give it a nice color and make it a little sweeter. So let's start with our serranos. We'll cut the stems off. This part is called stems, and then we will just cut these like that. And then the red bell pepper. So guys, let me tell you something about peppers. These little seeds here, if you're using a spicy pepper like serranos, jalapenos, Thai chilies, the seeds will make it spicier, okay? So you're gonna want the seeds if you like spicy stuff. These ones that are not spicy, you don't want the seeds, you just want this part. So this is a cool way to cut bell peppers. Cut it like that, and you throw the seeds away, the whole thing like that, and you're left with just the part that you want. So we will just cut these up a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend them up anyway, but just to make it a little bit easier to blend, we'll cut them up like that, okay? And then some tomato for a little bit of liquid and a little bit more flavor. Okay, so we'll put all of our ingredients in a bigger bowl here, and then we need some lemon juice as well. And I'm just doing this so that the seeds of the lemon don't fall into our shata, if that is how it is even said. I hope that's how it's pronounced. Tell me, guys, if I said it okay. Camera wife, are you gonna try the hot sauce?
Just to try.
Just a little bit?
I think it would be so spicy for me.
All right, guys, so we've got our peppers, tomato, and the juice from a half a lemon. We're gonna put a little bit of olive oil in there. And this is my immersion blender, and it blends everything up. So let's see if we can get this blended up. All right guys, our chata is done, and it looks like that. I made a mess everywhere. Making a mess is when you make things dirty. You have to clean up a mess, so let's see if this is good. Too spicy, not spicy enough. Ooh, it's spicy, all right. Just need some salt.
So what are you supposed to do with that?
You put this right on top of the kebsa and eat it. But I think you only need a little bit. We're gonna put a little bit more lemon in there to try and cut some of that spice down. Now guys, I know your mom, your grandma, your aunt, they probably make kebsa different. And they probably make this sauce different. This is Kyle's version, okay? So don't tell me, no, you don't use lemon, you use vinegar. Well, I use lemon. I'm watching you Saudis, okay? I know you Saudis were getting ready to type in the comments. No, not lemon, vinegar. Kyle uses lemon, okay? All right, my Saudi Arabian friends? Don't try that with me. All right, put some more lemon in there. See how it tastes. Much better. All right, guys, we're going to put our hot sauce in the refrigerator, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, guys, let's learn some interesting facts about the country of Saudi Arabia. This first fact is interesting. There's a part of it that is not very nice, but the other part is nice. So, until 2018, Saudi Arabia was the world's only country where it was illegal for women to do what, wife?
Boat?
Drive. But in 2018, the good news is they passed a law allowing women to drive. So now our Saudi Arabian lady friends can drive. Speaking of driving in Saudi Arabia, Saudi drivers have developed an interesting sport known as sidewalk skiing. This is sidewalk skiing, and somehow they balance their car to drive on two wheels almost sideways. There must be some pretty good drivers in Saudi Arabia. Oh, I know what it is. They let the women start driving, and then they started doing that. That's why they didn't want the ladies driving, because that's how they drive. Right, wife?
That's crazy.
Just kidding, guys. My wife's actually a pretty good driver. Next, interesting fact about Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is the birthplace of the world's second oldest religion. Do you know what that is, wife? Islam. And in fact, Saudi Arabia is home to the two most important Islamic shrines in the whole world. The two most important places in the whole Muslim culture. And those two places are Mecca and Medina. And Mecca is the holy city, what they call it, the holy city where the Prophet Muhammad was born in around the year 570 AD. And Medina is the second holiest place in all of Islam. And it is the second holiest place because that is where the body of the Prophet Muhammad was entombed or buried. And Mecca is home to one of the world's largest annual gatherings. Every year, over 2 million Muslims make a pilgrimage. Making a pilgrimage means that they go. It doesn't matter where they're at in the world, they go to this spot. And every capable adult Muslim is expected to make this pilgrimage at least one time in their lives. The last interesting fact about Saudi Arabia for today is that the entire country of Saudi Arabia does not have something in it. What is it, wife? She has no idea, guys. That's not a fair question. It does not have any rivers, making it the largest country in the whole world that does not have rivers. All right, guys, let's get back to finishing up this delicious chicken kabsa. Okay guys, time for the next step. Camera wife, show how this is looking. Right now this could be a delicious stew. It's almost like a Saudi Arabian sancocho. So guys, this dish is not a stew. It's not a soup. So what we're going to do is take the chicken out, each piece, and you know what? Let me tell you guys about the pieces while we're at it.
Oh, that's a great idea.
This is a chicken wing. That's the chicken wing, and that's actually a very popular piece of the chicken here. People love to fry those up, put different sauces on them, eat them with French fries. I like to dip them in ranch dressing. This is the bodybuilder's best friend. This is the chicken breast, okay? The chicken breast. Chicken breast, okay? And I said bodybuilder's best friend. A bodybuilder is a guy like this, lifts a bunch of weights. I said it's the bodybuilder's best friend because that is the piece with the most protein. It has the least amount of fat and the most amount of protein. So professional bodybuilders eat chicken and rice all day long. Next, we've got this here, which we call the drumstick. We call that the drumstick, but really it's the leg, guys. That's the leg of the chicken. And camera wife's favorite piece, she calls these muslos, but we call that chicken thigh. That's a chicken thigh, this part right here, and that's probably my favorite piece too. So camera wife has good taste. So we're gonna take all the pieces out. Okay guys, this is just plain white rice that I rinsed off under water, and that's going in. And kabsa is a rice dish, so this is probably the most important part. And guys, you know what? I saw a lot of videos that you can make kabsa with chicken or with lamb. And I kind of wanted to make the lamb because camera wife and I have been obsessed with lamb lately. So tell me guys in the comments, which one's better? Is lamb kabsa better or is the chicken better? Because the lamb looked incredible, but from what I saw, people usually use the lamb for special occasions, such as weddings, because it's more expensive. So this, from what I read anyway, is what you'll find more likely on a normal day in a normal Saudi home with a family, not rich people, just normal people like us trying to live their life and feed their kids. So that's what we wanted to make today. Now that we've added the rice, we got to put our raisins in. Put our raisins, and that's going to be a delicious little sweet touch. And then one raisin for the camera wife. And then we've got some carrots here, guys. I bought these because they were on sale. On sale means that they're cheaper than normal. You pay less money because in a couple of days, they're not going to be good anymore. So I bought them to save a little bit of money. I saved 30 cents. Yeah. I'm making this face because I need camera wife to record and she's over there playing games. Okay guys, when I say she's playing games, that doesn't mean she's literally playing games like chess or checkers. It means she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing. Quit playing games, camera wife. All right guys, we have carrots and we're gonna put some carrots in here. Let's say that much. And then we stir. I'm gonna put the lid back on the pot, turn the fire down to low, and then we're gonna broil this chicken. So guys, on the bottom down here, this part is called the broiler. Let me see the camera. And inside the broiler is fire. So what the broiler does is it's very hot and it's gonna make the skin crispy. It's gonna give it some color and make it look delicious. It's just gonna make this chicken look way better. So this is what the chicken looks like before broiling. I'm gonna broil it and I'll show you guys what it looks like in a minute. All right guys, this is what it looks like after it's been broiled. You can see the skin got crispy. The color just looks so much better. Broiled or grilled chicken looks a lot better than when you boil it. So we're letting the rice finish cooking. I'm just gonna put it in the oven so it'll stay warm. As soon as the rice is done, I'll show you guys the next step. We are almost there guys and I can't wait. Camera wife is very hungry too. We're excited. Okay guys, time to make a traditional drink that might be served in a Saudi household with this dish. Once again guys, I don't know if I'm saying it right. I don't speak Arabic. Laban. It's a yogurt drink and I'm excited to try it. I think it's gonna go so good with all those spices and especially with that hot sauce. So what we need, a half a cup of plain yogurt and then 1/4 cup water. Maybe a little more. I'll make my own recipe guys. Okay. And this is completely optional, but I'm gonna put a little bit of mint in there just to make it a little fresher. Just a little bit of mint. And then traditionally you put salt. So we are going to put some of my good sel français, French sea salt. About that much. I hope it's not too salty. Maybe that might be too salty.
Yeah.
One thing to remember about cooking guys, you can always add more, but you can never take it back out. So start with a little bit of salt and add more if you need to. But if you put way too much salt, can't do anything about it. And then we'll stir this up. I've seen a lot of people use blenders, so I hope this will mix good with just a spoon. Looks like it's blending good. First time trying Laban.
The simple, just easy.
Very easy.
I think it's good.
Tastes like kefir. Tastes just like kefir, and I love kefir.
Yeah, it's good.
So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator, keep it cold until our dish is done. Almost there, guys, just wait. All right, guys, our rice is done, our chicken is done. Now we have to plate the dish. Okay, guys, my camera died. I was trying to say it's important for me to plate the dish, make it look nice. That is our Saudi Kabsa. Camera wife cannot wait, I cannot wait. Okay, guys, got my yogurt drink, Laban, I think it's pronounced. We've got our hot sauce, we've got our kabsa. I just washed my hands really good. Why, wife? Why did I just wash my hands very good?
Because you're gonna eat with your hand.
I'm gonna eat this the traditional way. See if it tastes better that way. Traditionally, they might even be sitting on the floor. A whole group, a whole family, surrounding a big dish of this and eating with just their right hand. So that's what we're gonna try today. Oh, get a little bit of the rice. Ah, look at that. Guys, those flavors, that spice, it's warm and delicious. I'm gonna try another piece. Yeah, can't use the left hand. But I'm gonna try it with a little bit of the sauce. Appreciate every single one of you for spending your time with me, for sharing your culture with me by recommending these dishes. I hope that I did it justice. Doing something justice means you did a good job and you didn't disappoint the people watching. So guys, I hope I did this delicious dish justice. Camera wife is waiting. She can't wait to try hers. We'll see you in the next video.